Do you guys remember Chachi from Happy Days? He thinks, according to this video, which I haven't watched yet, he thinks that the establishment in Los Angeles is going to stop Spencer Pratt. That's how much they don't want him to win. So let's get into this video and see what they're saying, because the primary is literally 1 day away, and that decides potentially either who's going to win the mayoral election and be sworn in December, or if two candidates are going to move forward to the runoff in November.
Our big California correspondent, who's been following the Pratt-Bass race incredibly closely. What's shaking out there, Bayo?
First of all, I don't think in the history of mankind, since we have been speaking, using words, the words "my neighbor with a uterus" has ever been put in that order before. That is, these people are crazy. Well, you know, Jesse, I live in Florida, right? I left that crazy place, and
Florida's crazy.
Here's what I think.
Like everybody else
did. I think
did.
Spencer Pratt, who, yeah, exactly right. Good to see you, by the way.
You too.
Thank you. I think he has a shot to win this.
I do too.
But
I think he's got a real shot.
I think they're going to let him win. I don't know how anybody goes against that.
How are they going to stop him? What are they going to do? Are they going to do fake votes? Surely they can't do that for a Los Angeles mayoral election.
California political machine and wins.
When you say they're not going to let him win, you don't think the vote is going to be copacetic?
Whatever they have to do, there is no way and this is my opinion, and call me a conspiracy nut. I don't think anybody can beat Bass or Tom Steyer. And I love Steve Hilton, and I love Spencer Pratt, but they will do.
Tom Steyer, of course, the billionaire who is running for governor of California, he's already put in, I think, something like almost $200 million into the gubernatorial race. Boy, I sure hope Spencer Pratt can win. Let's keep watching, guys.
Whatever to keep these guys out, because I don't think they can't stop the money train. They can't stop it. It's too much money being thrown around in that.
That's such a good point, because they're just paying everybody off with homeless money and fire money. And that gravy train can't stop. And if he goes in there and looks under the hood, people should be behind bars. But listen, Trump won. He came back. He won it. It was too big to rig.
True. Very true. I mean, let's talk specifics. How exactly are they going to do it, Bayo? How are they going to stop him? So maybe we can try and figure this out. I know Spencer has gotten so much momentum this time around with his campaign. I think he's got a real shot. We just have to keep calling Karen Bass out and make this into such a big spectacle. First of all, Spencer's got to go into the runoff that's going to happen in November. And I think there's high likelihood of that. Look, no other campaign, Bass or Nithya, has gotten as much momentum and coverage as Pratt. He's been on Joe Rogan. I believe he's been on The View. And these clips are racking up hundreds of thousands of views. And I can't think of anybody, Republican or Democrat, that is okay with the LA fires. And if you're watching as a first-time viewer, or you're not exactly sure about what is going on with the fires, well, there was a tear in a cover of a reservoir, and so that reservoir was drained, and it literally took months and months for that job to be bid on and ultimately fixed, not in time for the LA fire season. Karen Bass, a seasoned politician and longtime resident of California, should have been prepared for that contingency, knowing that fire season is coming up, and had that reservoir ready. And she didn't. and consequently people's businesses, homes burned down, and I believe there were fatalities as well. So let's keep watching.
Does that
Right.
what Spencer has to do?
I got to tell you, man, I hope so. I hope he wins because Southern California, Los Angeles, was one of the great cities on the planet, and it's a hellscape, and it's unfortunate. But if he wins it by a lot, then he's got a shot. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you've got 90%, maybe more, of the politicians.
Well, Karen Bass right now is polling in the low 30s. You have to get 50% to win outright. No candidate is even close to that. I think there is a very good chance, at least a 50-50 chance, that Pratt and Bass will go to the runoffs. Looks like Pratt's the clear favorite over Nithya, who's the only one that's polling close to Bass and Pratt. So Bass does not get 50%, and the next one up is Pratt in the numbers, and then they head into the runoff in November. So we have a lot of time left. So we just have to keep blowing this up, and I predict it will. It could potentially be a very close election, but we need to step in, the American people, and show that we want accountability, and we're not okay with politicians in California dragging their feet at the cost of taxpayers, Americans, businesses, and livelihood. So we have to have new blood in, and Pratt is that candidate.
California are liberal Democrats. I don't know how you defeat that, but I pray to God that he wins.
We all do. Those of us who believe in God and believe in California and its
True.
great promise. Jill Biden,
Right.
coming out of hibernation with a book, couple mil advance, I'm sure, saying she thought Joe was either on drugs or had a stroke on debate night.
This was crazy.
You buying that?
No. I believe that she's covering her rear end on this.
Of course.
For 4 years.
And it was just sloppy, guys, with Joe Biden. She came on national TV and everyone could see that Biden had cognitive decline. He had been giving several speeches that were just catastrophes. And so I think she literally could not read the room. Her self-awareness was very poor recently, and she thinks she can literally gaslight the American people and speak a falsehood and just have everyone think that that's true. But there is no possible way that she didn't understand Biden was cognitively declined or cognitively impaired. And I got to give her props, though. I think ultimately she is saying that because she cares that much about Joe Biden. And I mean, ultimately her name as well. I don't think she's going anywhere. I think she'll be with Joe Biden until the end. And so at the end of the day, she's got to do some kind of image control, whether it's true or not. And this is just the game of politics that these elites play. They don't mind lying at all. Let's finish out the rest of this, even though it's not about Spencer Pratt.
For 4 years, we knew. Everybody on the planet knew the guy was going. She's just saying that, I think, because she has plausible deniability. Oh, he was fine before, but that night, I don't know what the hell happened to him. And then afterward, he was fine again. Did they drug him? I think the good doctor does not want to give up the limelight. I really don't. I think that's why she pushed that poor old man to keep running. I mean, giving up the big plane, Jesse.
Now that's rough. A lot of people say Jill was the puppet master and just did not care that Biden wasn't all there to actually serve as a competent president. And because she wanted the fame, she pushed Joe Biden to continue staying in office, possibly even to run. for that 4 years. And if that's the case, that's just disgusting. But I gotta say, I hope there's no way there's truth to that. That would really underscore that she's just a dark person. And I have to believe that she, at the beginning, before Joe Biden was elected president, didn't really understand how bad off he was.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
The trappings of power. Once you get a fix, it's very hard. That's why people like Maxine Waters are like 108, and they're still in Congress.
He does make a good point. People like Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, they don't let go. Even when Mitch McConnell's freezing on stage, he was still Senate Minority Leader, a very powerful position within the Senate he held for a while. I think while he was already freezing on camera at podiums, not able to speak.
It's like the free cars, the free food, the free gym, the free everything.
God bless her.
God bless her. No relation.
Oh, my God.
Scott, we got to
Yes, I
run.
know that.
It was good to see you. And
Yes,
we'll see you down in Florida soon, all right?
Well, there you have it, guys. There's the video. Hope you're having a great night. I will catch you in the next one. Peace. Don't forget, you're the best.